Hello everyone. Today we have to learn about statistical techniques, part of this unit, that is correlation. First of all, definition of correlation: connection or a relationship between two or more statistical series. This is the definition of correlation. There are three types of correlation. Type number one, positive correlation. If the increase or decrease in one variable implies increase into bracket or decrease in other variable, then such type of correlation is known as positive correlation. Example for positive correlation is, this is general example, demand and price. Now type number two, which is known as negative correlation, and it is defined like this: if the increase into bracket or decrease in one variable implies decrease into bracket or increase in the other variables, that correlation among the variables is known as negative correlation. And this is general example, price and supply. Now type number three, perfect correlation. If the change in the values of one variable implies the relative, corresponding and proportional change in the other variables, such type of correlation is known as perfect correlation. Now remark, or you can say note: coefficient of correlation is independent of change of origin and change of scale. Now let us know about importance or uses of correlation. First use of correlation is to predict. Number two, to control. Number three, to plan. And number four, for forecasting. These are four uses of correlation. Let us learn about this question. Question is like this: comment on correlation is not cause and effect relationship. We have to discuss about this statement, why correlation is not cause and effect relationship. So let us explain this. This is short explanation about this comment. A change in one variable caused change in the other variable, but evidence does not show which is cause and which is effect. And correlation may be due to outside factors, just like time series. Now correlation coefficient, which is given by small letter r. This correlation coefficient is also known as Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation, and which is given by small r, is equal to, in numerator, summation of u into v minus summation of u into summation of v divided by n whole divided by square root of summation of u square minus summation of u its square divided by n into square root of summation of v square minus summation of v its square divided by n. To remember this denominator, suppose we want this term in this square root, then in numerator, if we replace v by u here and here, then u into u, that becomes u square. So summation u square minus sign as it is. Here also we are replacing v by u. Then summation u into summation u, that becomes summation u square divided by n into square root of. Okay. Now replace u by v. So this term becomes v into v, that is v square, summation of v square. This minus sign as it is, summation of v into summation of v, that is summation of v square divided by n. So if we remember numerator of this formula, then easily we can develop denominator of this formula. Remember this. Now r is nothing but coefficient of correlation, and it lies between -1 and 1. Means smallest value of coefficient of correlation is -1 and largest value of coefficient of correlation is 1. So we can write this relation: r lies between -1 and 1, or -1 less than or equal to r less than or equal to 1. And in this formula, u and v are such that where u is equal to x minus a and v is equal to y minus b. A is mean of X series, not actual mean, but it is assumed mean, which is very close to actual mean. And B is assumed mean, which is very close to actual mean of Y series. Remember this. Let us solve sum number 1. Compute Carl Pearson's coefficient of correlation for the following data. This data is given price, which is represented by X, and demand represented by Y, and values of X are 51, 54, 56, 59, 65, 60 and 70, and corresponding values of Y, that are 38, 44, 33, 36, 33, 23 and 30. These are 7 values of X and 7 values of Y. We have to find out coefficient of correlation for these two statistical variables X and Y. Let us solve this sum. Prepare this type of table. In first column, all values of X. In second column, U is equal to X minus assumed mean of X series. Okay. Now, next column is U square. You have to take square of each value of column U. Then next column is values of Y series. Y takes values 38, 44, 33, 36, 33, 23 and 13. Then next column will be V, and V is nothing but Y minus assumed mean of Y series, which is very close to actual mean of Y series, and that number will be from the values of this column of Y series. Then next column will be V square. Take square of each element from this column, and last column U into V. We have to take multiplication of these values with values of this column. Remember this chart. We have to prepare such type of chart to get the values of coefficient of correlation. To get sum of all values of X series, so 51 plus 54 plus 56 plus 59 plus 65 plus 60 plus 70, and this is equal to 415. So summation of X is 415. Okay. Now let us find summation of Y, means sum of all values of this column. So 38 plus 44 plus 33 plus 36 plus 33 plus 23 plus 13, and this is equal to 220. We can put here summation Y is equal to 200. Now we have to find out actual mean of X series, that is given by X bar, and which is equal to summation of X divided by N. N is number of elements from this column. So X bar is equal to, we can write 415 divided by 7. This is equal to 59.2857. Okay. Search value from X series, which is very close to this actual mean. This 59 is very close to this one. So we can assume 59 as assumed mean. Okay. So U is equal to X minus 59. And these are deviations. Deviations means difference or subtraction of all values of X with this assumed mean. So we can write here 51 minus 59, that is equal to minus 8. 54 minus 59, that is equal to minus 5. 56 minus 59 is minus 3. 59 minus 59 is 0. 65 minus 59 is 6. 60 minus 59 is 1. 70 minus 59 is 11. Now next column is U square. Minus 8 square is 64. Then minus 5 its square is 25. Then minus 3 square is 9. 0 square is 0. 6 square is 36. 1 square is 1. And in 11 square is 121. Now let us find Y bar, that is nothing but mean of Y series. Y bar is equal to summation of Y divided by N. N is 7 and summation of Y is 220 divided by 7. This is equal to 31.4285. Now we have to find out value of Y, which is very close to this actual mean of Y series, and that value will be 33. So you can assume 33 as assumed mean of Y series and find the deviations of each value of Y from this assumed mean. So V is equal to Y minus, we can write here 33. Now let us get the values of V. 38 minus 33, which is equal to 5. 44 minus 33 is equal to 11. 33 minus 33 is equal to 0. 36 minus 33 is equal to 3. 33 minus 33 is equal to 0. 23 minus 33 is equal to minus 10, and 13 minus 33 is equal to minus 20. Now sum of all these values. So which is equal to 5 plus 11 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0 minus 10 minus 20, and this is equal to minus 11. Let us find sum of all values of u, that is minus 8 minus 5 minus 3 plus 0 plus 6 plus 1 plus 11, and this is equal to 2. Summation of u is equal to 2. Now let us find summation of u square, that is 64 plus 25 plus 9 plus 0 plus 36 plus 1 plus 121, and this is equal to 256. Now let us find the values for v square column. 5 square is 25, 11 square is 121, 0 square is 0, 3 square is 9, 0 square is 0, minus 10 square is 100, and minus 20 square is 400. Okay. Now summation of v square, 25 plus 121 plus 0 plus 9 plus 0 plus 100 plus 400, and this is equal to 655. Now let us calculate the values for u into v column. Here elements from this column and corresponding elements from this column, we have to take multiplication. Minus 8 into 5 minus 40, minus 5 into 11 minus 55, minus 3 into 0, 0, 0 into 3, this is also 0, 6 into 0, this is also 0, 1 into minus 10 is equal to minus 10, 11 into minus 20 is equal to minus 220. Now taking addition of all these values, minus 40 minus 55 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 minus 10 minus 220, and this is equal to minus 325, we can put here. Okay. Now we have to put all these values in formula for coefficient of correlation. Now first write the formula for coefficient of correlation. R is equal to summation of u into v minus summation of u into summation of v divided by n whole divided by, in first square root, summation of u square minus summation of u its square divided by n into, in second square root, summation of v square minus summation of v its square divided by n. Hence R is equal to minus 325 minus summation of u is 2 into summation of v is minus 11 divided by n is 7, and then whole divided by, in first square root, summation of u square, which is 256, minus summation of u, which is 2 square divided by 7, into, in second root, summation of v square, which is 655, minus summation of v is minus 11 square of this divided by 7. So this is equal to minus 325 minus into minus, that becomes plus. Okay, 2 into 11 divided by 7, and this is equal to minus 321.8571 divided by square root of, into bracket, 256 minus 2 square divided by 7 bracket close is equal to 15.9821 into value of this square root is equal to 25.2530, and this is equal to, keeping numerator as it is, we have to take multiplication of these two numbers. So 15.9821 into 25.2530, this is equal to 403.5959. Okay. Now divide numerator by denominator, that gives minus 321.8571 divided by 403.5959, and this is equal to minus 0.79 0.74. So R is equal to minus 0.7974, and this is coefficient of correlation for given data, and this is solution. Let us solve next sum. Example number 2. Find the coefficient of correlation for the following data. Values of X series and values of Y series are given here. Values of X are 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 10, 14, 15. And values of Y are 17, 16, 15, 12, 10, 9, 8, 15, 13, 12. Okay. And there are total 10 pairs. Means N is equal to 10. Okay. Now prepare table as usual like in example number 1. Now first column for values of X, there are total 10 values of X. Second column to find U, means deviations of X from assumed mean. This is U square. Take square of each element from U column and put here in U square column. Then this column values of Y series in this column. Okay. Next column is V, which is nothing but deviations of values of Y from assumed mean of Y series. This column. Okay. And then this column V square, which is square of each element from this column, and last column is U into V. Okay. So first of all, here also we have to find out summation of X and summation of Y to get actual mean of X series and actual mean of Y series. By using calculator, let us find sum of all values of this column. So first element is 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 15 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18 plus 10 plus 14 plus 15, and this is equal to 141. Let us put here. Okay. Now let us find sum of all values of Y series. So 17 plus 16 plus 15 plus 12 plus 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 15 plus 13 plus 12, and this is equal to 127. Let us find X bar, means actual mean of X series, that is summation X divided by N. N is 10 and summation X is 141 divided by 10, and this is equal to 14.1. Similarly, Y bar is equal to summation Y divided by N, 1 to 7 divided by 10. This is equal to 12.7. Okay. And in X series, 14 is very close to 14.1. Hence, assumed mean of X series we can take A is equal to 14. Now, from values of Y, let us find value of Y which is very close to this actual mean. 12.7 is 13. Okay. So, we can consider assumed mean for Y series B is equal to 13. Let us put here X minus 14 and Y minus 13, and then calculate the deviations. 10 minus 14, that is equal to minus 4. 12 minus 14, which is minus 2. 14 minus 14, 0. 15 minus 14 is equal to 1. 16 minus 14 is equal to 2. 17 minus 14 is equal to 3. 18 minus 14 is equal to 4. 10 minus 14 is equal to minus 4. 14 minus 14 is equal to 0, and here 15 minus 14 is equal to 1. Let us find deviations to get the values of V. 17 minus 13, which is 4. 16 minus 13, 3. 15 minus 13, 2. 12 minus 13, minus 1. 10 minus 13, minus 3. 9 minus 13, minus 4. 8 minus 13, minus 5. 15 minus 13, 2. 13 minus 13, 0. 12 minus 13, minus 1. Now values for U square column, means squares of each element from this column. Minus 4 square is 16, minus 2 square is 4, 0 square is equal to 0, 1 square is equal to 1, 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9, 4 square is equal to 16, minus 4 square is equal to again 16, 0 square is equal to 0, 1 square is equal to 1. Let us find values of P square column. 4 square is equal to 16, 3 square is equal to 9, 2 square is equal to 4, minus 1 square is equal to 1, minus 3 square is equal to 9, minus 4 square is equal to 16, minus 5 square is equal to 25, 2 square is equal to 4, 0 square is equal to 0, minus 1 square is equal to 1. Now last column u into v. Elements from this column take its multiplication with corresponding elements from this column. Minus 4 into 4. This is equal to minus 16. Okay. Minus 2 into 3 is equal to minus 6. 0 into 2 is equal to 0. 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. 2 into minus 3 is minus 6. 3 into minus 4 is minus 12. 4 into minus 5 is minus 20. Minus 4 into 2 is minus 8. 0 into 0 is 0. And then 1 into minus 1 is minus 1. Let us find sum of all values of u, that is minus 4 minus 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 minus 4 plus 0 plus 1, and this is equal to 1 only. So summation of u is 1. Now sum of all values of u square column, that is 16 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus 16 plus 16 plus 0 plus 1, and this is equal to 67. Let us find sum of all values of column V. Here 4 plus 3 plus 2 minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 plus 2 plus 0 minus 1, and this is equal to minus 3. Let us find summation of all values of V square column. So 16 plus 9 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9 plus 16 plus 25 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1, and this is equal to 85. We can put here summation V square is equal to 85. And then summation of all values of UV column. Minus 16 minus 6 plus 0 minus 1 minus 6 minus 12 minus 20 minus 8 plus 0 minus 1, and this is equal to minus 70. Let us put all these values in formula for coefficient of correlation. First of all, let us write formula for coefficient of correlation, which is given by R is equal to summation of u into v minus summation of u into summation of v divided by n whole divided by, in first square root, summation of u square minus summation of u its square divided by n into, in second square root, summation of v square minus summation of v its square divided by n. Summation of u into v is minus 70. This minus sign here. Summation u is 1 into summation v is minus 3 put here, and this divided by n. N is what? 10 whole divided by square root of summation of u square 67, and then this minus sign here. Summation of u is 1 its square divided by 10 into, in second square root, summation of v square is 85 put here minus summation v is minus 3 its square divided by n is 10. Okay, now calculate this. Minus 70 minus minus plus 3 upon 10, and this is equal to minus 69.7. okay, and this value is 8.1792. You can use calculator to get the value of this square root, into value of second square root, that is equal to 9.1706. okay, this is equal to minus 69.7 divided by 75.0081. okay, and finally this is equal to minus 0.9292. okay, and this is value of coefficient of correlation. R is equal to minus 0.9292, and this is solution for given sum. In this way, we have to solve problems on coefficient of correlation using only one formula. Remember only this formula and apply the method of assumed mean to get the coefficient of correlation. That assumed mean must be very close to actual mean of that series. Okay, so let us stop here. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for watching this video. Thanks.